Here's me. I'm a human, and like all humans, I make mistakes. So in today's vlog, I am going to tell you the 10 biggest mistakes I have ever made in my whole life. Some of my friends and family don't even know this stuff. So if they see this, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go from least bad, very little badness about, to 10 most bad, worst thing I could have possibly ever done in my whole goddamn life. All right, so I'm gonna hit you with the first one right now. Egg. I egged a house. Oh, maybe I should egg my own house. Yeah, I'm gonna egg my own house. I'm so dumb, why did I egg my own house? Oh my god. This is why you don't do this to other people. That's messed up. I'll tell you what, I am freaking hyped off adrenaline right now. So in high school, every year my parents would leave for Halloween weekend. And I used to throw the fattest parties. It got to the point where people knew like Halloween weekend was at my house. I had 60, 70 people, and it was insane. I am gonna tell my mom that I used to throw a fat party up in this house.
I'm almost scared of the camera. It's like, what's the camera gonna tell me? Yes?
Did you know in high school I had 3 really big parties here?
No, but I can imagine. I did it too, and I got busted once. I like confessions. Is it confession time? Only for you?
Yeah.
Good. Do I have a confession? I spend more money than what I should.
Alright, so this next one ended up in my family almost suing the entire school district. So let's go drive to apologize to them right now while I'm telling you what happened. I'm freaking obsessed with this coffee! And second of all, I am getting anxious, I'm getting hyped, I'm getting loud, and I'm starting to sweat! Vámonos, amigos! Okay, so here's a breakdown of what happened at that school. Essentially, Chris is in like 5th grade, right? And I was just cutting an eraser with some scissors. And in one of those, while I was holding the eraser, it literally slipped. And I still have the scar to this day. Yeah, that's because I accidentally cut off that part of my finger. And it went all the way down to the bone, like gushing blood. I was so embarrassed about this that I lied. The desk cut me. That was my lie. My family was gonna sue them. Eventually my mom figured it out. She made me apologize to the principal. I'm sorry I lied! This right here is where it starts getting juicy. Now we're moving on to number 4. Okay, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this. Okay, see this knife? Knives, dangerous, right? This is number 4. Am I really gonna go here today? These are the stupid things you do when you're 16. My friend and his girlfriend broke up and he really wanted to get her attention, and the only way that he felt he could get her attention was if he did something really, really dumb and dangerous. So then he came up with an absolutely freaking nuts idea that I did not endorse whatsoever. Wow, I'm really telling you everything today. He asked me to put a knife through his body. I don't know if I'm allowed to say if I did it on the internet, but I'm going to say that if I would have done it, he would have wanted me to place it through his hand. And the best way that I could imagine what it would have possibly felt like was like pudding. It's thick exterior and then you just go through and it's just all of a sudden just fleshy and goes right on through. So they did keep on talking afterwards because he got her attention, and then they continued to date. Okay, so that does it for number 4. If you thought that was juicy, we still have 6 to go. I'm really gonna go here today. Okay, now we're on to the next one. This is number 5. It was more of a misunderstanding, but it's still, I don't know, I guess made me feel bad. What happened was that there were these 2 females, which I had never met before in my life, and we hung out and had a fun 3-person hangout session. If you know what I mean. We had a 3-way hanging session. You know? Do you get it? If you know what I mean. And then the next day, I never had any way of contacting them ever again. Number 5 is the time that I broke into my friend's house with his permission. Him and his family went on a vacation, and I was hanging out with another friend. He had this idea to go into Andrew's house, and we were 13 years old. He wanted to play Call of Duty. I literally climbed on the roof of the house. I jumped in through the bathroom window. I unlocked the front door, and we gamed. And then his neighbor came to check up on the cats, and the neighbor caught us in the house. So yeah, let's go ahead and call Andrew and apologize. Hey, Andrew.
Are you dying or something, man? You never asked me to call you.
I just needed to apologize for breaking in your house in like, what was that, 7th grade?
Why are you calling me for that? We're good.
I ruined your entire family's vacation, so.
Yeah, I mean, you really fucked Hawaii for us.
Yeah, bro, they said they were gonna send us to juvie. Including you.
You're gonna be fine.
Okay, so now we're moving on to number 7. Oh, look, light and dark, the light and dark sides. I learned my lesson, but I was like 16 years old, and I was at this house party with a bunch of my friends. I had a little bit of fun juice. I decided to drive home to get more fun juice, and these 2 girls got in my car with me. They were like my best friends at that time, and I'm telling you, we were bumping. And I lost control of the car. We hit a curb, totaled my car. Everybody in this situation was fine, and I learned my lesson about having fun juice and driving. Okay, so now all we have left is number 8, 9, and 10. And before I tell you these last 3, I have to tell you, obviously, that these are my most sensitive ones. And like, I still feel bad, terrible about them. Before I tell you even what they are, I'm gonna tell you where they originated from, which was entirely my own insecurity within myself. Yeah, again, I guess I just wanted to reiterate, this is nobody else's fault but my own. Okay, so number 8 that I feel absolutely terrible about, there was this girl that I thought was very attractive, and she was interested in my friend. And so I had the terrible idea of trying to boost my self-esteem by having her be interested in me. I did the terrible thing of talking crap about him, very passive aggressively to her, and then she correctfully told him, and me and him stopped being friends for like a year because of it, and it was entirely my fault. I love this guy so much that we're gonna go apologize to him again today. Okay, so now we're on to number 9. Well, I tell you number 9, I'm absolutely starving, so let's get some Chipotle and I love Chipotle! While I was never in a relationship of boyfriend-girlfriend when any of these things occurred, I failed to be exclusive with the women that I told them I would be exclusive with, and I lied about it. And that's where the bad part comes in. It was actually the lying. When I should have just had the courage to be honest with them at that time that I was not going to be exclusive with them. All of these women know who they are, and I have already gone out of my way to apologize to them. My school used to play this dumb game, and it was called hashtag Let's Make It Awkward on Twitter. It meant everybody calls out everybody's bullshit, and you're gonna expose everybody, right? It was the biggest drama fest. I remember one time, the very first time people played this game, someone tweeted out that my girlfriend had cheated on me. And they tagged me, they tagged her, and the guy. And I was just like, wow. So it got, I'm telling you, my school, it used to get heated up in there. There was this one girl, I used to be incredible friends with her, I thought. When there was hashtag Let's Make It Awkward, she tweeted out, at Christopher, me, and every girl at Clackamas High School. And I didn't even know when she tweeted that people perceived me in that way, but it like devastated me. I was like, oh, people think I'm like this really huge D-bag. And so actually what ended up happening inside of my own brain psychology was that I actually denied that part of myself that is still true to this day. In my future, when I am ready, I will get married and I will have kids, but not right now. Essentially what I'm saying is that what I started doing because of this whole experience was pretend to be interested in only one single girl at a time, when in reality I just wanted to be single and be free to talk to whoever I wanted to whenever I wanted to. And so for that reason, I made the mistake of starting to lie to the partners I was with, telling them that I was only talking to them when I really wasn't. And I should not have done that. And I've learned my lesson because I was wrong. Okay, so now it's time to tell you number 10, the number 1 worst thing that I've ever done in my whole life. And I am going to tell you that as I jump into this pool or hot tub, whatever I can find. Next clip now. I'm doing the 10 worst things that I've ever done.
10 worst?
10 worst things that I've ever done.
Like, how truthful? Like on a scale of 1?
I even told them my step. I went all out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You're number 8. I mean, that's why I needed to be here.
Oh, fuck. This is personal now.
But I told them this is number 8 about the situation that I always felt really bad that I said some bad stuff.
It's personal.
Yeah, real personal. All of it. Yeah.
No, I accept it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
That's big.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to.
Yeah. Well, now I'm broadcasting it. Everybody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know
that we weren't friends for a year.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know.
Well, I mean, after hearing the full story,
how would they know?
It all makes sense now as to why everything went on. But I mean, that's just an ego thing getting.
How would they know?
Well, thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. So it's like if they hate me after watching this, I get it. But like maybe some of them like me, and I'd rather have those people that genuinely like me as a person follow me.
Yeah.
For who I actually am, including my flaws. So then we get to number 10. I haven't told anybody about number 10. I'm gonna tell everybody now. You might know this one, but I never told you this one. These things happened because I was lacking in my own self-esteem department, and I made mistakes that I regret. If I was in a healthy state of mind, I would not have done these things, especially number 10. Which was that I was... Okay, right here I'm telling my friend number 10 worst thing I've ever done in my whole life, and I really wanted to put it on there for you guys, but I contacted the person that was involved with me in this thing, and they asked me, please don't put this on the internet, so here's his reaction instead. Yeah.
Yo.
I know. And then I was like, this is not me, this is not who I am, and I'm doing this out of a mistake. And it was a good learning lesson, but it was a low point in my life. I'll tell you what, at that point in my life, I was low-key kind of depressed. And I was like, I'm not helping the world become a better place, so I'm not going to do this anymore. I'll tell you what, I feel better saying everything. Yeah, you want to baptize me?
I got you.
Okay.
You still reborn.
I'm a new man.
He's a new man.
Pretty much just did that because I set this stupidly insane goal for the year of 2022, and I needed to face my fears, and I did today. So if you want to watch that video to understand why I did all this, click right there.
Jeez. Fuck. On a fucking vlog. That's crazy.